Well, the dinosaurs are back. They brought them back for another round. Everyone's favorite dinosaur park is back in Jurassic World 2. That's out in theaters now. We haven't seen it yet. But you know, it got us thinking about that long-lost script for Jurassic Park 4. Now, if you're not familiar with Jurassic Park 4, it is about dinosaurs, dinosaur-human hybrids fighting the dinosaurs with, like, guns and stuff. And that's going to be kind of the focus of today. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Screen to Screen. I'm Andrew, and this is Chris.
Why, hello there.
So the idea is dinosaurs they're back on the mainland.
Yes.
They're attacking the major cities of North America. And
like you do if you're a dinosaur.
Like you do. And now we got to stop them using our dinosaur hybrids. We have dinosaurs that can talk. Like we've seen that in like Theodore Rex. You know, like this is kind of a zany idea.
Yeah.
Is this like Alien? Like, is this, or I should say aliens, is this like the team that kind of like comes in and kind of like secures locations with like I don't know.
Are you making the dinosaurs the colonial marines?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
The problem with the premise for me is a bunch of people with guns would win against dinosaurs, like if they were just on mainland America.
Yeah, why would we need dinosaurs to have the guns?
You really don't need to give the guns to a bunch of dinosaurs. People can do that. We're already really good with guns.
Like, what's the advantage of having dinosaur hybrids? Like, think like dinosaurs?
I think it's just to sell tickets.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Something was in that script. Something that was making Spielberg very excited. And there's also a sequel hook, apparently, that was not spoiled, and now no one wants to know it.
I was gonna say, like, it's not really a spoiler when it's something that will never exist.
Yeah, they should have just spoiled it. I want to know.
Yeah, really.
This is sort of like the Wills trilogy with the midichlorians and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's that sort of like, what were they thinking? I actually want to know what they were thinking. Well, what can you do story-wise with dinosaurs that you can't do with people? Like, they have to wear like disguises, like the Ninja Turtles. They have to wear like trench coats and stuff.
See, I just don't think they work as protagonists. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why give a bunch of dinosaur people guns? It makes more sense for them to be like a lab experiment gone wrong, which is what the Jurassic Park World,
right? This is
Jurassic World franchise has been all about.
Yeah, this is a lab experiment gone horribly right. They would basically be like Ninja Turtles, like, or you know, like it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, but that only works because the Ninja Turtles are, like, they're the foundation of their whole franchise. It's not like a fourth movie came along and then introduced the Ninja Turtles.
Right. Well, that's what makes the idea so bizarre. Like, can we base this like it's basically Ninja Turtles in the Jurassic Park universe? So
they just kind of hang around until dinosaurs show up, and then they show up and fight dinosaurs?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess. Like, the tone stops being Jurassic Park at that point.
I mean, the tone, like, I really want to see what this movie would turn into, because the tone does not feel like Jurassic Park anyway. They each have their own personality, like the Ninja Turtles. Like,
do they?
Well, no, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like we've got the leader and the hothead and the goof and the smart one. You know, we've got all. In the original script, there's supposed to be 5 of them.
Yes.
But you can like
all named after Greek people for some reason.
Yeah, much like, you know what, it is like the Ninja Turtles, because, you know, they're all Italians.
Yeah, I imagine that's what they're probably going for.
All right, so it's Ninja Turtles. Maybe it's like Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Maybe they're in like a little bunker, and then they get a phone call, and they got to go bust some dinos. They're like Dino Busters. like dinosaurs just like show up in like New York or something.
And someone has the time to make a phone call without being eaten by dinosaurs.
It's the police. The police call the Dino Busters.
We can't handle this.
Yeah,
we can't handle a bunch of dinosaurs.
We can't handle the dinosaurs. The bullets. They're too fast for our bullets.
No, wait, I shot one. No, they weren't. Never mind. You don't have to come. We took care of it using our guns.
I feel like they take care of it using their guns.
Yeah, like the whole idea with Jurassic Park is it's a bunch of people who are not prepared for dinosaurs.
Yeah, like if dinosaurs ran around, I'm pretty sure they'd get shot up pretty fast.
Fairly instantly.
It would have to be only the very big dinosaurs, because you could make the argument, because they're big and movie rules, you could shoot them a lot and they wouldn't die because they're too big.
Oh, the T-Rex is huge. It didn't do anything when I shot it. Like, all right, fine.
All right. So in this new post-dino world, raptors, they're no threat because you could just shoot raptors. They're too small.
Yeah.
But the big T-Rex and all the other guys, the big ones who made it onto the mainland somehow. They're the ones you need. Dino fighters. There's a T-Rex running around. The dino only can sense movement. He's in the middle of the desert where there are no people, but in the middle of the desert, that's where Las Vegas is. And there's like all these flashing lights and like systems of transportation. I assume. I've never been to Las Vegas. But like that's where he comes out. Like you have to use the dinosaur's weaknesses, like, but you have to make them like part of the story.
All right.
Like, oh, he can only sense movement. Well, he's in the middle of the most moving city in the world. Like, he's in New York, and that's where all the movement is. The city never sleeps.
So what do our dinosaur people do?
Right, what do? Well, they shoot at the dinosaurs.
But why are they shooting at the dinosaur? Why isn't anyone else shooting at the dinosaurs?
They can think like the dinosaurs. They can talk to the dinosaurs. They can be like...
Okay.
And they can talk to him and like, hey, get out of here. The human hybrid dinosaurs have to convince the big dinosaurs. Because raptors are out. You could just shoot a raptor. That's easy. Unless they get super smart.
I mean, raptors are already pretty smart in the Jurassic Park universe, but still doesn't mean you can't just shoot them with guns.
So here's the thing.
So in the movies, the only reason why we don't win against the raptors is that we don't have guns on the island.
I got this. I got this
theme
one.
park.
I think I might have something.
Crack the code?
Maybe. So all right. So I'm trying to make this very bad idea work, and you keep throwing up all of these very logical brick walls in front of me. So I think that the first act of the movie is basically like the setup and everything. Pretty much how it's outlined in like that script that's sort of available online. Then comes in the dinosaur SWAT team, and they're doing the stupid things that I've been trying to come up with. But then it's like, this is stupid, right?
Yeah.
And then that's when the human hybrid dinos turn against their human creators.
All right.
Then they become the bad guys. Or maybe they're the good guys and the humans are the bad guys.
Ooh.
But whatever the case is, they turn against him. And now you've got these creatures who can use a gun like a person and can think like a person, but they're also dinosaurs, and that makes them more dangerous.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So
once they're enemies, then I'm back on board, because that's a movie that could actually make work.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that first half, you gotta have that, though, because that's the hook. And then you got the Dilophosaurs, they're spitting things. Like, dinosaurs find their way into all of these things. Like, Dilophosaurs are in... I don't know. What's a bad place to spit? Pretty much anywhere. Like, I want there to be a series of scenes where the dinosaurs are in the exact worst spot.
So kind of one of those Ghostbuster montages where all the ghosts are flying around and...
Right. Like, yeah. Like, oh, they can't, they're immune to spit. The dinos, the human hybrid dinos.
Oh, that's why we need them.
They are immune to acid spit.
I wasn't on board until now.
Yeah, no, they're immune to that. That's the reason why we need them. They're immune to that. They're also immune to being scared of dinosaurs because they're already there.
They're already dinosaurs.
So there's that. So no spit, no scared. They are also very fast. They can run faster than people.
Yep.
They can jump higher than people.
Mm-hmm.
They can chase after dinos. They can shoot and chase, whereas people can just shoot. So it is the first half is a lot of very uplifting scenes of these badass dinos shooting other dinos.
Okay.
Capturing them, perhaps, in some cases.
Some sort of strange device that sucks them into a box.
I was thinking like a net, but yeah, maybe something like that. They trank them, maybe, or they could just blast them. They could fill them with dynamite. Maybe they have to trick a T-Rex into eating dynamite.
Kind of throw a turkey at him, but the turkey's filled with bombs.
Yeah, but a human can't do that because the T-Rex wouldn't trust the human. So the T-Rex eats the turkey filled with bombs that the hybrid throws at him. Then it's sort of like the midpoint of the movie, and the mayor of the world is like, "You saved our planet.
You were a bad enough dude."
Yeah, and then they're given like the key to the world city.
All right.
And that's when the dinos are like, "Hey,
we did all this work. We deserve this recognition.
We deserve the recognition." And that's when
they turn.
That's when they turn, and they let all of the dinosaurs out of their cages, and they start running the world. They become like, they go into politics.
All right.
Dinosaurs got out of Jurassic Park because they left the island. They forgot to lock the gates properly, and all the dinosaurs got off the island.
Well, they swam?
They swam. They.
We should probably have someone bring the dinosaurs to mainland.
They cling onto boats. Some of them are brought over by people, souvenirs, rich people.
If you want a T-Rex to be on the mainland, that has to be something that happens on purpose.
The T-Rex finds just
a way?
He finds a way.
All right.
The T-Rex finds a shallow enough part of the ocean. It just kind of walks across. Montage. The movie starts with a montage. It is like, and like the news is like, Jurassic Park is over because all of the dinosaurs are too angry to be pet. So
too many people have died.
And so that's when you see a montage of all these like entrepreneurs and poachers going to that island, grabbing their own dino, not telling anyone else about it. And then they bring him back to the mainland, and every single person has their own mini Jurassic Park problem. Life always finds a way.
It does always find a way.
Every rich person in the country has their own dino. They're not telling anyone about it, but they each find a way. Each one of them finds a way, and that's what the montage at the beginning is.
All right.
So that's how the dinosaurs get there. Now, the government's like, we got to do something about these dinosaurs because we can't have dinosaurs everywhere. There's too many dinosaurs. Frankly, one is too many.
One's enough.
One is too many. So what they do is they gather together a team. They go back to the island. They grab they grab Nedry's canister because we got to go back to that.
Yep.
And the genetic corporation that has been doing experiments for years, since the 90s, they decide that the best way, because we couldn't, because we couldn't predict how the dinosaurs were going to react to captivity. We're never good at that. If Jurassic Park has taught us one thing, it's that humans are very bad at predicting what dinosaurs are going to do.
So far, that seems to be the case.
That's like the core concept of Jurassic Park. So what we need are dinosaur hybrids. And they create those. And now they're basically asking the dinosaur hybrids, what are the dinosaurs thinking? Like, what's with this? Why do they keep escaping and biting people? And they give them guns. And then they become these sort of Ghostbusters. They become the Dinosaur Busters. And they ride around in a big van or helicopter, perhaps. Probably helicopter. And they go from city to city, clearing out dinos. And it's a pretty good business. People are very happy to see these guys. They're all, like, each one of them has, like, a fun personality. You know, they've all got, like, different quirks and styles.
Toy tie-ins.
Oh, plenty, yeah. I mean, we could even have some, like, other dinosaur hybrids who are not, like, part of the core group, just kind of working at the facility, like, as, like, janitors or secretaries or something. Mascots, yeah. Oh man, they should have like a little baby one who's like kind of cute and says very silly things.
There you go, like Knock the Mama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like Baby Sinclair. Yeah, you can throw him in there actually.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, all right. So he's in there. Yeah. So one of the, all right, I got it. One of the nerdy, goofy engineers wanted to create that. It'll be sort of like a Ready Player One sort of thing, where it's like, I made the baby dinosaur from dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I've always wanted to. That's kind of why I took this job. The point is, after a whole bunch of dino busting, which is going to be amazing, it's going to be very fun, because they're hopping around, they're shooting stuff, they're clowning on T-Rexes, they're dishing out clever little one-liners, all dino puns.
Of course.
All very funny. All very good, and then it comes to the like, hey, you know, what are we doing? We're out there like risking our necks here, and all the and what do we get from humans? Because the humans, they don't treat them right.
Yeah,
like
they take them for granted.
Yeah, like all the people are still scared of them, and maybe like there's like a movement. It's like, you know, no dinos in my backyard. You know, I don't care.
Storefronts will have signs.
Yeah.
Do not serve dinosaurs.
Yeah, do not serve dinosaurs. Like, the world turns against their saviors. And that's when things get dark. And the dinos, like, hey, we've got everything they've got and more. And it becomes like an X-Men sort of thing. Like, there's like a Magneto dinosaur. Act 3 is humanity's last stand against these hyper-intelligent dinosaurs. Is the, you know, all right, is this now just kind of that Rick and Morty episode where the dogs become super intelligent?
Yes, it is.
All right, I think that's what it is. And we write out the rest of that. Like, if you remember that episode, that's basically the second half of this movie.
Pretty much, yes.
They're making their other dinosaurs super intelligent. So now you have like a full-size T-Rex that is super intelligent. And then at the end, we either have to get rid of the dinosaurs somehow, or we have to like end humanity, or leave it open-ended.
Yeah.
I think we should leave it open-ended, because then we could have because then it seems like all mysterious, and we can also have another movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you don't want to close off the franchise.
There's like a big war, and then like it looks like the movie's over, but out of the ashes, it's Jeff Goldblum. And he's just there, and he takes out a gun, and he's like, Goldblum finds a way. He actually says Goldblum. He's playing himself in this movie. It's a little weird.
It's a little bit odd, but I'm into it.
In this movie, Jurassic Park, the movie, exists.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very meta. This movie's about the scientists saw Jurassic Park, and they want to try it out. They're like, that was a good movie, but I see all the problems they made.
I could do this better.
We could do this better. And that's how dinosaurs run around, because they never got that island. They just did it on the mainland.
I don't know where to go, because the premise itself is just so outlandish.
Like, I think, honestly, like, if we weren't, like... Because the only way to make this episode is to make a bunch of goofs about it. But if we were to, like... If it was what this movie would really look like, I think it would take itself pretty seriously. It would have some fun, of course. You know, Jurassic Park always has like a little shred of humor here and there, but I think it would be basically like an Alien sort of like let's get in here and let's get rid of these big dinosaurs. You know,
yeah.
Like I think it would be pretty straightforward.
I think the problem for me is it's a franchise, and I can't divest this one from the other parts, which is why, like, every time we bring something up, it's like, oh, well, you know, we had 3 movies, so in those 3 movies, the rules were established, and now I know this movie doesn't work, because why don't they just shoot the dinosaurs? We know that works. The only reason why it never works in the movies is they don't have guns, because they're on a theme park.
Right.
Like, there are always exceptions for the rules that make those movies happen, and this is a movie that just goes, alright, those exceptions aren't there anymore, we'll put a bunch of dinosaurs in a city. So the police would shoot the dinosaurs. It's over.
I want to
see
see that movie. I want to see a movie about a cop who's having a bad day, and all of a sudden a flock of velociraptors comes in.
Like, that's a better Jurassic Park 4.
Like, that's fun. Like, and he's everyone's like, the city's like terrified, and he's just like going around like shooting them.
Because like that's a movie I could put together right now. Like, we just spent nearly an hour on this premise that we have the partially written script we read. And that went nowhere. But we're like, your idea you just put forward. All right, a bunch of government employees want to make a super fighting force of velociraptors. They take a boat full. Things go wrong. The boat beaches itself right on the shores of Brooklyn. And you have a beat cop who just finds this going down.
Yeah. I see
like, that's a better movie.
I see it as sort of like has like a Zombieland tone to it.
Yeah.
Where like it's a post-apocalyptic dinosaur world, and it's like a road trip or something, and like.
I mean, we could go there, but instead of velociraptors, let's say it's the human dinosaur hybrids.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, they're smart enough and vicious enough and are able to use guns that you could say, yeah, that happens.
I think
An apocalypse happens.
I think if we're going in that sort of direction, just for fun, because like we might as well. I think they wouldn't be super intelligent. They'd probably be slightly dumber than humans.
I would say you have them. They have all the benefits of being dinosaurs, but they are about as smart as like a grade schooler.
Yeah. They're
able to open doors.
Yeah. They're not. Yeah, they're fairly smart. They're like they have an advantage being dinosaurs.
Yeah,
and they are smart enough to take over. You know, they can figure out things. You know, if someone types a password into a computer, they can figure out, oh, okay, I need to press those buttons.
Yeah,
to
like
make the
rudimentary problem solving.
Yeah. So I think that's sort of like a Zombieland situation where they could actually take over.
Yeah.
So because you don't have the advantage of zombies, or you can't spread dinosaur. Well, actually,
I mean, good.
Can you spread the dinosaur virus?
We're making all the rules
because they're genetically modified. Can the dinosaurs bite people and turn them into dinosaurs?
I'm gonna say yes.
Maybe that was the hook. That was the secret hook the whole time. Hook. So they're basically like zombies or vampires, dinosaurs, where they bite people and then people turn into the hybrids.
I think we get a plague of dinos.
A dino plague.
Here's like another big problem is if you have a turtle person, that's great. Like they could eat a bunch of vegetarian stuff and life is good.
Yeah.
Like these dinosaur things would eat a kid. Like if they got hungry enough, they would eat a child.
That's true, but I mean, you could say that about anyone though.
Not a Ninja Turtle because they don't eat meat.
I'm saying you could say that about a person.
Well, yeah, I would eat a person, but I'm just saying,
if
like,
starving to death, that could happen.
I'm not even talking starving to death. I'm just saying hungry.
Then why don't they if they're super intelligent, they should be known of like, I should get a steak. You know?
But they can't. They can't go into a store and get a steak. They're just gonna be in an alleyway with some homeless kid, and they're just gonna be like, no one's gonna miss this kid.
Oh, you know what? I think you hit on something here. I don't think that they do that, but what they would do is that they might take the law into their own hands, like some guys like robbing a bank, and it's like, oh, you crossed the wrong dino, and it's like you're lunch now. Like they're eating for justice.
So they're punishers.
Yeah.
But dinosaur punishers.
Yeah, they're dinosaur punishers. That's what it is. And now it's sort of like, oh, but you can't just kill people. It's like, but they were criminals. It's like, yeah, but we have a justice system. It's like, I'm the justice. And then, you know, the dinosaurs eat people. They eat only bad people, but still like this sort of, you know, like the city's against them. And some people are like, oh, these dinos are heroes.
They're cleaning up the streets.
They're cleaning up the streets. All right.
Except for those big piles of dinosaur feces filled with human bones.
Yeah.
Those are a bit disconcerting, I will admit.
So, all right, I like this. This is now it's Punisher, but it's the dinosaur Punisher.
Dinosaur.
Okay. I'm starting to get something here. We've got the cop who finds these normal dinosaurs, and then we have the Punisher dinosaur. And it's sort of like them trying to see eye to eye, you know, like those are the two characters. It's like a buddy cop kind of thing.
All right.
And it's not literally buddy cop because it's cop and vigilante. A bunch of poachers and corporations of evil genetics labs.
A villainous group.
A villainous terrorist genetics group
Or it could be the government, who knows? The military. They've been the bad guy of a couple of
corporate
these.
government. A government that's created out of a
corptocracy.
A corptocracy. They import the dinosaurs, and right at the beginning, there's like a big storm, and all the dinosaurs are set loose.
It's a perfect storm. In
New York, and there's one cop who has to save the city, because everyone's too scared, but he's not. And,
so it's this one lone cop fighting a bunch of genetically modified people dinosaurs who have guns. No, just normal dinosaurs?
Yeah, right now they're just normal dinosaurs. But then, there's one human hybrid dinosaur that escapes the boat. Maybe he's the one who steered the ship into the side of the bluffs there. And he gets out, and he's cleaning up the streets. He's cleaning up the dinosaurs, he's cleaning up the humans. Anyone who breaks the law. He's been bred for justice.
He's a justice dinosaur.
He's a justice dinosaur. They genetically made him to love justice and only justice. And then the cop meets him, and there's a standoff, and it's like, I'm not gonna shoot you because you're too rare to die. And
we both have badges.
And the dinosaur is like, I'm not gonna eat you because you're upholding the law, and I like that.
And he's played by not the dinosaur. The beat cop is played by Glover. That way, it could be kind of a Predator 2 situation.
Danny Glover?
Yeah.
Okay, not Donald Glover.
I mean, Danny Glover might be too old, so it could be
getting
Danny
too old
Glover.
For this shit.
Danny Glover as Donald Glover.
Wait, Donald Glover is playing Danny Glover?
Yes.
Okay.
Because this is, in fact, a sequel to Predator 2, everyone's favorite Predator movie.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's everyone's favorite.
It's like, why do I have to keep on dealing with things that hunt people in the city? I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And so the two of them team up to fight crime and eventually the big corporation that caused all of this.
Yeah.
They blow up the factory, the dinosaur factory.
Oh, not the dinosaur factory.
They blow up the dinosaur factory, and all the dinosaurs are gone except the one. And it's like, where are you gonna go? It's like, oh, I know a place. And then it cuts to him, like his ship coming into Isla Nubar, and it's like, and then he goes, Chewie, we're home. I think what needs to be done is that people need to stop coming up with bad ideas and then not making them.
Yeah, just
because then we have to do it.
Follow through with your bad ideas.
And I don't want us to have to be the people to do this.
Yeah.
Make your own movies.
You tell them.
George and Steve. Make your own movies. It's not our job.
Jerks.
All right, well.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Give us a like. Ring that bell.
Smash that bell.
And comment on something, please. It's the saddest episode. Wait, I got it. It starts off, the movie, all right, this is it. The movie starts off, it's actually King Kong Skull Island 2.
Ooh.